This message is for USA President Trump. Today's date, December 18th, 2025. I have been attacked for decades everywhere I go, including Aldi. Aldi, this Mayfield Heights, Ohio, Aldi. It has been attacking me actually. Recently I started going actually for maybe maximum 1.5 years. Each time terrorist attack I experienced. Now this is not only Aldi. This is some federal terrorist group. As I came to know, the name of the terrorist group is FBI. One of those actually, I don't know. There are many terrorist groups are there. From McAllen, Texas Police Department, when my car, this terrorist group, my car was damaged when it was parked on the Jackson Square apartment parking lot. I called police and then I went for police report. At that time, I heard from one woman voice that FBI broke your car and you are here to get police report, right? But still, I wasted $5. That is useless anyway. So this is so from there I came to know this terrorist group is one of those, at least, is domestic terrorist FBI. Now, otherwise this kind of crime is impossible. Organized terrorism everywhere, each second. Even our homes are bugged. Our TVs, everything, any electrical things are bugged. These are controlled by terrorists. Now, today, as usual, these terrorists use actually customer also. Customers were just putting the cart in front of me, just I am, and then going to the other side, right? Leaving that at, and then this is empty. Means the cart is there, and then just to block, right? Now, how many times this happens? At least 15-20 times, right? What can you do, right? So this is organized terrorist attack. Although there were not much customers actually, but terrorists instructed actually by threat and then bribe. This terrorist use actually everybody, even Mr. President, Mr. Trump. You are not safe from this terrorist group. They operate from the dark. Even nobody will know that actually. From the dark they do use, and nobody will have any clue what they do actually. They use even anybody actually, any White House staff, anybody, to commit crime. Why I am saying this? Because based on my experience. Now, so many those kind of terrorist attacks occurred. So many, at least 15-20 times these terrorists did. So it is very difficult to move from one place to another. Then the terrorist also used Aldi customer, Aldi employee to block me, right? And that also happens several times. And then terrorist. This is a pattern of terrorist attack I have been experiencing. Everything found all right or something like that nonsense. I just ignore those, and today I totally ignored, right? And then there was no divider actually. Dividers are out, right? Terrorist already keeps at least 5-6 dividers. You will not get dividers in the Mars also, anywhere. Wherever I go, terrorists remove those dividers so that they can mix with others and they will commit crime to steal, harass, all those terrorist plot actually. Domestic terrorist FBI does it actually. So somehow I and then came out from the Aldi store with my life still alive, and then terrorist. Actually, when I was going inside, I was taking the cart using the coin, and it did not work. This terrorist did some commit crime. So then beside that I went to the other one. So terrorist, so this is this, and then when I was coming out, terrorist put a parked vehicle in front. Means from the store you're going to the now road, right? And there terrorist put a parked vehicle. So you cannot go there. And on the other side, people, their vehicles are moving very extremely fast. They to kill you, So you cannot go to the parking lot even. So this experienced this terrorist attack 2 times, because I have to after I came out and then went to my car and put my stuff, and then went to return my card. At that time also terrorist was there. This terrorist parked vehicle was there, and then attacking using the violently moving vehicles, right? That is on the parking lot also everywhere. Right? Terrorist plot is to just kill or injure or harm. That's all this terrorist does. Right? A threat, post threat. Actually, I don't have that. Doesn't work actually with me because right. So anyway, so then because I am experienced of this terrorist attack, right? For decades, several decades. This is not the one day. This is several decades, 24 hours a day. When I was at South Texas College and Jackson Square apartment, the 24 hours I was attacked in my apartment, outside my apartment, and then parking lot, everywhere, road, and then in class, in the meeting, right? Everywhere. They use faculty, staff, my students, other students, other criminals, staff, right? All kinds of, and then all kinds of technology crimes. Right, so computer does not work. All those things actually, so many things actually, so many organized crime, terrorist attack by this domestic terrorist FBI for decades I experienced. And there was no time actually. There was no even a single second was not under terrorist attack. They use students actually. Why? What the student can do to harm me, they are harming themselves actually. They harm themselves, they fail, because they are busy with what these terrorists asked those students to do one by one, right? And then they forget to do. They concentrate on the subject matter, and it is very difficult subject to grasp, and thereby they fail and they drop. Is a good amount of students dropped because of this terrorist attack actually. Otherwise, and I found that students are all innocent. Only thing that they think this should be some fun or whatever. They can do maximum. They could do actually that as this was 3 hours class, and although I give a break for 10 minutes. In the middle, 1.5 hours, but still the terrorist asked student to go out, come in, all those things, because you cannot stop it. The college student, right? So these kind of things you cannot, because many things happens, right? Many things happen. There will be some genuine reason actually they need to go, and without disturbing me, right? That's right. Sir, can I go? That is a disturbance also, right? So I say, don't go. If you need to go, just go and come back, right? But students, if serious students, they don't go. Okay, so I already mentioned those, right? So that is the only thing they can do actually to disturb the class, and then terrorists makes the door such that it will make noise, all those things actually, and thereby what they did, they accomplished actually, they harmed, they destroyed student career. That's all these terrorists did for decades. Nothing happened with me, right? So that's all terrorists achieved actually, right? And faculties, all staff, they knew that this is a terrorist attack, and they were asked to do this, that, so many things actually they did, and many times faculty and students came even, right, told that they are sorry for this, right? Students came numerous times, And then actually terrorists blocked them to talk all those things actually. Still, in the class actually in front of everybody they wrote many things that they are supposed, they have to do it. That's why they are doing these things. I told many times that you're harming yourself, right? How can you harm others, right? You are just harming yourself. Don't go unless there is some genuine reason. Do not go and come back, right? All those things nonsense. Right? Don't do those. Now, this Mayfield Heights. This is actually this fitness center. Mayfield. In that Mayfield High School. This terrorist put some animate objects, means human-looking things, to block, right? So terrorist put actually several human-looking things to block, right? And then somehow I escaped, and somehow I could enter, and there was another terrorist. The terrorist was scanning the code numerous times, right? One after another, and it's making noise actually. But terrorist actually, that's all terrorist was asked to do. So there was some, it means then you will not get a chance to enter actually, unless this terrorist enters, right? So that's all this terrorist did, and then terrorists are opening a door for me, right? Now what happens actually in the past? These are heavy door actually. Many times they open the door when you are in the middle of the door, and the door is coming to you to kill you. You understand that? Heavy door means it's done. You are done actually. So many times this happens. Not only in this place, and South Africa College or everywhere wherever I went. Right? It's a pattern of terrorism. I experienced that. Right. And also, when they open the door, then somebody is coming from inside, rushed and to right, as if these terrorists actually opened the door for somebody else, not you, and then somebody came from inside and then bumped you. How many times this happens? Millions of times, everywhere. And so nowadays it looks very odd. I say, go ahead, right? Or do not block the door. Go ahead, please. All those things I have to say, very, very, very straightforward. I have to say nowadays to save me. And today, how many times this happens? Every door. In the stairs also there was attack by terrorists. Everywhere, the equipment, all those places, everywhere this terrorist attack. Means how many can I say? And then when I was coming out, this terrorist put one terrorist. They in the stop sign, means it is a stop sign, and terrorist is stopping there for several minutes and then slowly move. Right? It happens many times. I recorded that actually. I have video, but I don't want to put that video online to Google, because to the YouTube, because that every information is there of that terrorist, means as license plate, everything is there. Right, means. So it happened 2-3 times like that, all those, yeah. And then I became very slow, and then terrorists understood actually that I realized this terrorist attack. Then terrorists somehow disappeared after some point. Then I started moving, because nobody was there actually. So that's why I kind of very slowly I moved, right? So then the terrorist is not blocking me, at least. But so the terrorist, and I'm recording actually, right? If there is any block, everything, and then I'll publish online. Right? So that's what I'll do. So then somehow that terrorist left, and they on the ridge barrier everywhere. Then they place a vehicle and then block it, right? And from the other side they violently come. They cannot come actually to block me. They don't have right of way, because their right of way is blocked by terrorists. Right, domestic terrorists. FBI put some vehicle, parked vehicle, on the street. Now, if it is some utility company or anything, then there will be control. Traffic control will be there. Otherwise, they cannot do this. The utility company or anybody has no right to commit this crime. Just park the vehicle and then say this is utility, and then there is no traffic control there. There should be a traffic control. Right? But it happened. It has been going on actually. right? They put a truck all or whatever all those things actually on the road to block. Means they put means they just parked those, right? And then from the opposite side, there are violently moving cars are coming. Means actually they don't have right of way, but they are actually controlling my, yeah, right. So I cannot go out. I have right of way. I cannot move because terrorists are coming from the other side, because domestic terrorists FBI made it this way. It does not happen in human society actually. Whatever this terrorist attack we have been experiencing actually, there are millions of plots. It is not only one. They use many kinds of plots. This terrorist FBI use many kinds of plots to commit crime. Please save us. Please bring us justice. Please investigate using uncorrupt, honest expert, not this kind of terrorist group. Thank you, Mr. President.